This video is sponsored by Noragon, the commercial vehicle data experts. Visit noragon.com to learn more.
IT specialist, report.
Attackers are trying to penetrate our cybersecurity defenses.
Is it a denial of service attack, ransomware?
Undetermined.
Launch countermeasures.
Aye, launching countermeasures. They're responding.
Damage report. Cybersecurity defenses are holding. Countermeasures full power.
Aye, full power.
Fire!
Threat neutralized.
That was close. What they want? Most likely, the reality is they don't even know. They're just searching for unsecured data sets, hoping to infiltrate anything they can get their hands on.
It happens more than you think.
Really? It's true. Cyber attacks have increased dramatically over the past year. In fact, 2020 set a record for the number of cyber attacks, and the headlines keep coming. Whether it's last year's SolarWinds attack or more recently the Colonial Pipeline ransomware attack, the threat is real. For many businesses, including fleets and truck service locations, it's not so much a matter of if, but when, and what systems you have in place to fight it. First and foremost, the partners you work with will help strengthen your cybersecurity defenses. With any solution provider, you want to ask them these questions. Is the data secured from end to end? What technologies do you use to secure the data? Do you use a cloud provider such as Amazon Web Services or Microsoft Azure? Is your data center on premises? Do you own it or does another company host it? Who has access to the data? How soon will a potential security breach be reported? And how will the security breach be handled? For more cybersecurity tips, let's connect with Scott Bolt, Noragon's Vice President of Product Management.
As we all know, a lot of fleet managers, they're busy people, and in their day-to-day operations, cybersecurity may not be at the top of their list, keeping vehicles on the road, making sure that they've got drivers for their vehicles. These kinds of things tend to outweigh in their minds, cybersecurity. But first of all, let's talk about why might they want to care more about cybersecurity? Cybersecurity can affect a lot of your operations. For instance, the intellectual property, the company can be stolen. Identities can be stolen, and the identity information can do anything from actually getting into your financial systems, which would be horribly devastating to the company, to just annoying, and they'll send out your contact list to the world, and suddenly everyone in the company is getting annoyed by phone conversations about putting new insurance on their 50-year-old vehicle that they keep in the garage all the time. So these are the annoyance levels that they have to worry about, clear to serious financial problems, but also that the actual, maybe competitors or foreign competitors can reach in and shut down your operations or affect your business negatively, intentionally and, aggressively. So these are the reasons that you should be worried about these things, is that it's important. It's important to the companies to think about these things, and for fleet managers to have this in their minds, even behind all their many demands that they have on their time during the day. So what kind of questions can they ask to actually help them decide if their vendors are doing the right things for them? Some of the questions they can ask are, are you operating under a VPN, a virtual private network? This can help because it basically limits the scope of your information and especially your wireless communications and your telematics devices to the outside world, in that not every network in the world can get to you. You're a private network. Are they using security in their wireless transfers? Now, a lot of vendors may not use security in their wireless transfers simply because it costs more money to do so. And if you're being charged on if you're not just actually outright paying for your wireless bill, then they may cheap out on it, and you need to know that, because they're getting a fixed amount of money from you. They don't actually care. They may not care about your security as much as you'd like, and therefore, to make their wireless bill lower to the supplier, they'll not put as much security on it because it does cost money. Some of the other things you might want to ask is backups. Where are the backups? Is your data backed up? Do they have backups? How long will it be before the backup can be restored? Because some of them may tell you, well, yeah, sure, we have backups. What they don't tell you is it'll take you 2 months to get to them. By that time, any devastation from the original loss of the data may have already impacted your business beyond recovery. Some of the other problems that you might want to think about in cybersecurity and asking your technology providers is what kind of certifications do they adhere to? Do they have cybersecurity credentials? And you can ask, there's several different ISO organizations and other organizations that do these types of things for these companies. Anyway, my name's Scott. I've been happy to share some of the cybersecurity concerns that you may have from a fleet manager's perspective.
I'm definitely glad we had our cybersecurity practices in place, but we must remain vigilant. The threats continue to grow more and more sophisticated.
We'll be ready.
Well, with that behind us, what are we talking about next week? Get ready to dive into the even more complicated world of advanced driver assistance systems.